Hey everybody, it's Prince's Friend. I went ahead and watched that episode of Empire. Apparently, and it was announced a while ago, they were doing a Prince tribute on the show Empire, and I was pretty excited to watch it. I had never really watched Empire before, but they were the only show who was really kind of doing a tribute to Prince. I mean, besides The Voice, but the only show that was going to do something for them. And I thought that was pretty cool. There's going to be a whole episode that's going to be a tribute to Prince. So I'm like, sure, alright, let's go ahead and hit play and let's try this show out and see how it is. So I sit down and I hit play, it goes through the opening credits, and then the first scene is an intense talk between Cookie, who was recounting her time in jail, and Lucius, who has amnesia. Now, I've seen trailers to the show, but never really watched the show. So first off, I want to say that the scene was actually really well done. It was very accessible for somebody who had never seen the show before. I immediately got a sense of these characters and kind of what their relationship was like at this stage in the show. So I thought that was pretty good. Then we get a fun kind of hip-hop song, and there was a line in the song that kind of calls back to Dave Chappelle's Half-Baked movie, you know, where it was like, you suck, you suck, you suck, you're cool, and you suck. And, you know, it's an old Dave Chappelle joke, but it worked well musically, too. I was kind of surprised. Yeah, most of it was mostly just surrounding, you know, Lucius pretending not to have amnesia, and it was, you know, like an okay soap opera so far. Also, so far, no Prince. I was expecting this to be a tribute episode. That was the way that it was reported, not that there would be some sort of small tribute in the episode. I was told it was going to be a tribute episode. But that notwithstanding, so then we get into a talent competition where the acts are all competing to be the top dog at the record label. So we see a host of different performances, and they're all good in their own way. And then there's a whole bunch more drama because Lucius is a better person than he used to be before he had amnesia, and him trying to, like, get over it or whatever. And then we start hearing about a Prince-themed birthday party that's going to be thrown for the little baby that's in the show, and she's adorable, first off, but, you know, they're on the phone going, you know, there's no way we can get that many doves in time, and what about the motorcycle? The berets have to be raspberry colored, you know, stuff like that. Then, of course, the party is interrupted by a woman who is the baby's mother and who spent some time in jail, and then we find out she's a murderer and all that. Again, tons of drama, and I'm not really sure. I'm starting to have a sense that this is not going to be a show that I will continue after this reaction video. Still no Prince, though, just pointing that out. And then there's some cool stuff with who I believe is the son of Lucius and Cookie. And, you know, he's coming to terms with the fact that he's writing a song and it's supposed to be about love, but he's singing like, you know, oh girl and hey woman, but he's gay, so he's like, I want to write it to a man and duet it with a man. And I thought that that was really good. He ended up singing it. The song was good. I dug it. And I dug that message in this episode too, because I'm looking for Prince themes and stuff like that, and, you know, one of Prince's big things was be who you are. So I thought that that was actually a good touch for this episode, and I don't know if that's something that they've done in previous episodes, and I shouldn't be so excited about it, but I like that they included that in here. Plus, he's the one that ended up singing when we actually do get to Prince's tribute, which actually came next. It's apparently a prince and princesses party, so all the men are dressed like Prince, and all the women are dressed like princesses in the more Disney-fied way with tiaras and stuff like that, except for Cookie, she's dressed like Prince. So they end up singing Let's Go Crazy. They have an Around the World in a Day backdrop. You have one guy who's got the afro and the third eye glasses. The lead singer is dressed in a very Alphabet Street kind of outfit, a very glam slam love sexy outfit. You have, you know, somebody else who's got all the chains, and you have one person who's dressed in like a peach version of the outfit that he wore in the Mountains video. So I thought that actually all the outfits were actually very eclectic. It wasn't like everybody was just wearing purple and stuff. So I dug that, actually. And there was actually a quick little scene of Taika in there where one of the girls goes, you know, Prince didn't even celebrate birthdays. Ain't that right, Taika? And Taika goes, mm-hmm. And I was like, why? I mean, like, if she was going to be on the show, she should have gotten some lines, right? It just seems weird to have her just there, and you know, it's a fun cameo, but I would have given her a line, maybe two. I don't know, it just seemed weird. So Let's Go Crazy ended up being the song that they performed, and that was their tribute song, was Let's Go Crazy. It's, again, the same song that a lot of people have sung to try and tribute Prince, and I can't say that this is my favorite version of this song. The vocals and the music seemed a little disjointed. It didn't seem like they went together. It seemed like everybody was having fun. At the same time, Let's Go Crazy is not a song I would sing at a little girl's birthday party either. But whoever did the guitar work at the end, I think he did a pretty darn good job. So that's the whole tribute right there. It was one song. The rest of the scenes end up taking place at or around the party, but that was the tribute. And that was just one song, and it was not a whole song, and it was not very well done. It just didn't seem like it was that big of a payoff to having sat and watched a whole episode. I was waiting for it to get to something good that I was waiting for, and I mean, all of the scenes prior to it had shown that these people have talent and they're able to pull off some amazing vocal work and musicality and whatnot, and then we get to the tribute and it's kind of just meh. And basically there's a sudden betrayal at the party, and then there's more drama, and then it ends. I actually have to commend Empire for doing anything, first off, and I think also that the writing on the show is actually really good, and it makes it very accessible, again, for new watchers. If I was in for this level of drama, I would totally be on board. I don't think you guys realize how much TV I watch. I watch a lot of TV, and I have a lot of shows going on, so adding this one to my roster is probably not going to happen anytime soon. But, you know, maybe one day. I thought that it was enjoyable, but the Prince tribute itself just wasn't as poppin' as I was hoping it would be. But let me know what you guys think. Go ahead and put your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon at patreon.com/princessfriend. And may you live to see the dawn.